Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, here for how are you today? Today we are going to start with our division problem, and now we are going to use the basic algorithm method for division. We are not going to be using cookies and pictures anymore, and this will help us solve our complicated, difficult math division problems. So let's just start. Okay, 8 divided by 4. As you can see, 8 is our dividend and 4 is our divisor. So you have to be using this symbol. The 4 divisor will always going to be on the left side, and 8, the dividend, will be in the right side. So let's just take our first problem, which is 2 divided by 2. So we will just take 2, alright, which is our divisor, and then we have another 2, which is our dividend. Alright, how can we solve this? To solve your division problems, always keep in mind that you have to multiply to do your division, and to do your division you need to memorize your tables for multiplication. I have here timetables from 2 to 10. I would encourage everybody to at least memorize these tables, so once you are doing your division problems, you don't have to look at the tables each time. It will make it so easy for you to do your divisions once you know your timetables. Alright, so at least do 2 to 10. Okay, let's just take the first example. You need to divide 2 by 2. Let's just see how it goes. 2 by, how many times 2 goes in the table of 2? So 2 by 0 is a 0, and 2 by 1 is a 2. So we would say, so 2 by 1, which is 1 is going up there, is a 2. Alright, so there we go. It's pretty simple. So now what happens here? This is the place where you're going to have your remainder. So, and remainder is always when you subtract this value from this. So you're going to subtract 2 minus 2, and then you will get a 0. Now 0 is our remainder. As you can see, the problem solved. Let's just take a look at the next problem. The next problem is 8 divided by 4. So again, you have to put your divisor to the left side and your dividend, which is 8, on the right side. And now what? Now we have to look how many times 8 goes in the table of 4. Let's just check. Here we go. 4 by 0 is a 0, 4 by 1 is a 4, 4 by 2 is an 8. So we have a match. So 4 by 2, let's just say, is an 8. Right? And again, 8 minus 8 is a 0, so our remainder is a 0. Alright, that's easy. Let's just take a look at another example. 9 by 4. Okay, so let's just put 9 as a dividend, and our divisor is a 4. So this time we have to see how many times 9 goes in the table of 4. Let's just see. Okay, if I say 4 by 0 is a 0, 4 by 1 is a 4, 4 by 2 is an 8, and 4 by 3 is a 12. So we can see 12 is bigger than the number we are looking for. We are looking for a 9. So 12 will be bigger. 4, if we choose 4, 4 by 1 is just too small. What about 8? 4 by 2 equals 8. 8 is about right. Let's just take 8. So we will just say 4 by 2 is an 8. Why did we take 8? Because if we take 4 by 1. That's a 4. Now our number we are looking for is a 9. You can't find 9 here. You find 4 and then you find 8 and then you have 12. The closest match is an 8. 12 is bigger than 9. 4 is just too small. 8 is about right. So we would just say 4 multiplied by 2 and then you get an 8. And what is our remainder? 9 minus 8 is a 1. So our remainder is a 1. So you got your answer 2, right, with the remainder of 1. That's our answer, which is this. Alright, let's just get rid of this and let's take a look at another example. Let's just say now number 2. So 22 divided by 2. Right, let's just see this example. Now how many times 22 goes in the table of 2? Alright, let's just check this out. 2 by 0 is a 0, and then you look at these numbers on the side and you can see how many times. By 9 it's 18, by 10 is a 20, by 2 by 11 is a 22. So we have a match. Yippee! So what should we do? Put 11 up there and 22 down there and the problem solved. Or we could just take one step at a time. We would 2 by 1 is a 2. Let's just try this. 2 by 1 is a 2. Alright. And then we do the same thing again. 2 by 1 is a 2. Let's see if it works for us. Alright, so we are done. And 22 minus 22 is a 0. So we have 11 as our answer with a 0 remainder. Alright, so if you can see 2 by 11 is the same thing we got here. 2 by 11 equals to 22. So it's the same thing, but you know, to solve the bigger problems you will be taking one step at a time. So that's why I did it this way. You can also do it in this way if you want. Right, let's just do the other one. The second one is alright, 44 divided by 4. Alright, let's just do this. 44 divided by 4. Now 44 is your dividend and 4 is your divisor. What should we do? Take a look at the table of 4 now. 4 multiplied by 0 is a 0, and by 1 is a 4, by 2 is a 8, 4 by 3 is a 12. And as we skip and go down, you have 4 by 11, 44. So we have a match. What should we do? Or we could just go 4 by 1. Let's see if it works for us. It's a 4. And again, 4 by 1 is a 4. And 44 minus 44 is a 0. There we go. And again, it's the same thing. You know, if you have 4 multiplied by 11 equals 44, so you could just easily put 4 11 by 11 and then it's 44 if you know your tables. Otherwise you could just go by 4 by 1 equals 4, which would make things even easier for you, and this would be helpful for you if you're doing complex, difficult division problems. You can just take one step at a time if it works for you. Okay, now let's just move on to the next problem. This is our final problem. What if you have a situation like this? Your dividend is missing, but guess what? You got your divisor there, which is a 6, and you also have your answer. But you need to find what your dividend is. Your dividend is missing. So there's a blank space there for that. And you need to find out what your dividend is. So how can we find it out? To solve this problem, it's really easy. All we have to do is to multiply 6 by 4. 6 multiplied by 4 equals, let's just check, 6 multiplied by 4 is it 24. So I'm gonna just put here 24. There we go. 24 up here. Let's just test it if it's working or no. Okay, 6, 24, and let's just do the division. Okay, 6 by 0 is a 6, 6 by 1 is a 6, 6 by 2 is a 12, 6 by 3 is an 18, and 6 by 4 is a 24. So we're going to put 6 by 4, and now we got 24. Now we got a 0 as a remainder. Okay, so it worked. So as you can see, our missing dividend is 24, and it works for us if we do the division, and still we got our answer as a 4. Okay, this concludes our lesson for today, and I hope you have learned how to divide using the new method that we have learned here today. And I wish everybody all the best. And one more thing before we go, I want you to memorize these tables, because these tables will make it really easy for you to do your division. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and good luck.